Head adjustment?
Head adjustment.
Oh, you're making it that tight, huh?
I have a little head.
A little tiny baby head?
I'm kidding.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your Daily Smash for Tuesday, December 5th, 2023. I'm Rick.
I'm Kelly.
We're both wearing white.
Pebble Beach.
I wore this on Newsmax on Greg Kelly's show.
You look cute.
Oh, thanks.
I like white on you. I think you look hot in white.
Thank you, babe.
It's just, this is a little poofed out right here.
Why do I fall for that every time? Why I oughta. She's wearing one of our Daily Smash hats. It's a good segue into our swag sale on the rickkellyshow.com. rickkellyshow.com. You get your swag. The hats are $5 off, $20. Sweatshirts. The sweatshirts are so comfy, are they not?
They're so comfy. I should have wore that. But it's warm. So it's warm in this.
It's cozy for winter. And those are 40. Yeah. We took $10 off of those. And the bundle's $55. So get a hat and a sweatshirt or multiples and wear your colors proudly and give them to your friends and family.
So I haven't finished my tree. I finished my tree. Then I went to Anthropology at Century City Mall. And I didn't get enough of my lights.
The cool bubblegum frosted lights.
Rick went to order the lights online, and he forgot to push send.
Oops.
I mean, we would have had them by now. Anyway.
No, we definitely, I screwed that up. I make mistakes once in a
Well,
lifetime.
don't.
Huh? I know I shouldn't. It's rare. It's very rare is what I'm trying to say.
Huh?
But we're going to LA on Wednesday.
Yes.
So we get to go back and buy more lights.
Yeah. Okay. So, my friend George Esquivel. Sorry. Talented shoemaker. Amazing. He sold his shoes at Barney's. He sells them at this awesome boutique here called Red Balloon. He's all over the world. He was the creative director for Toomey. He does shoes for Beverly Hills Hotel.
He makes them for ballers.
Football, basketball.
Got a bunch of NBA players.
Yeah, he's got huge clientele. Like,
and now
very
he made
famous.
shoes for
No
this
Doubt
baller.
is one of them. Gwen Stefani. So he makes shoes like handmade, which is very rare anymore. Like you never find. And his shoes are fabulous. And so I went to go pick up one of my slides, my mules today. And then he gave me another pair of shoes for free. And I was so excited. But he's making my combat boots.
He gave me a
which
pair.
I cannot wait to get. I'm so excited for those for Christmas.
I'm excited for you. He gave me a pair of shoes too. And we put a little video together to show you our little visit to George's shop. So we might as well get to that now.
Let's do it.
I face it outward.
But keep the
I know. Oh. And then I do two bunny ears and go like that. Now the guys downstairs, they do it differently, but this is just how I do mine.
That's so easy.
Oh my God.
I've never even seen
You
that.
want to do it one more time?
Wait, that's ridiculous.
I literally just tie it out.
By me, like facing, I don't know why, but like it just kind of lays well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, me either.
Oh
Wait,
my
how do you
God.
do that?
Wait, I
Two
gotta.
bunny ears.
Wait.
Yeah,
Teach
you
me
try.
again. Let me try.
I've never
That
done
was
that.
funny.
Wait. Okay, so I went like this.
No,
Wait, let me
I
see it
do
again.
them like this.
Two bunny ears. Okay.
I mean, yeah, you could do it.
Okay.
but
Oh, and then
like
you tie
that,
those.
and then you tie that
Oh.
and pull it through.
Just tie
Oh my
You
God.
just taught me a lesson.
I mean, that's not how I tie my sneakers, but that's how I tie my bow.
Oh my
How did you learn how to do that?
I don't know.
Guys
I
got
think
some. We
someone
had-
showed me.
Yeah, we had one of the.
But they do it differently now.
That looks
and
really
they
good.
still
I
do
just
it.
tie
That
'em
looks
like
amazing.
that.
That looks good.
That's so good.
That looks really good.
I just learned.
I like
And
the
it
way
went out
lays.
that way.
Yeah,
the way
yeah.
it lays flat instead
never
of
knew
like all
that.
crazy. Me either.
You don't ever tie the bows,
No.
George.
I just tie them like
Look, you try to do it and I go, can you do it like that one? I just learned something.
Let's make it perfect. Look, that looks
Yeah.
really cute.
Beautiful this
Yeah,
is.
you look nice.
Terrific.
Not like stretching like
I like how she
Yeah,
goes,
no.
leave the black on for fall and then
Yeah.
put the white on for spring.
Yeah.
Totally. It gives it
And then you
a
can play with them like
Christmas,
my preppy days.
Christmas
Look
gift.
at
So I have these and I love those.
Let's go take them into the
Okay.
other room and then you can try them on. That's an 8. but there's all kinds of 8.5s. There's some like like this is a two-tone here, like this.
These.
Yeah, those are super cool too.
Little creeper.
Yeah. So everything is brand new. It's just like I said, they're either prototypes or returns or.
Oh my god.
And what we also do is we make fit samples.
Uh-huh.
When I make a new style, I'll make one in every size to travel, and then we just put them twice a year. We have our sale. So now we're gonna do our last call. I think it starts Friday for the holidays. They're super cool.
These are super cool. They remind me of the old like Doc Martens.
Yeah.
So the way I wear these shoes is instead of like wearing like a golden goose, I wear these. So I wear them
Like your sneaker.
my sneakers.
Yeah.
Every day, like we're dressed up or dressed down.
You do.
I do. I love them.
Oh, I like these.
I love
This is an 8.
These are perfect.
So
Yeah.
the white maybe an 8.5, and that's why I may fit you a
Those are
little bit.
cute, babe.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
these
have,
are
see.
dark.
you have to do those. I'm sorry, I'm making.
The gold, I would take the gold.
Because
I
that's the first pair I had custom made, and I was like
These are
a long
badass.
time ago, and I wear them all the time. I almost wore them today. It said I wore these.
No way.
Yeah.
Look at these. These are perfect.
Yeah, they're
I think these were made for me.
Yep.
Those are so cool.
There you go.
That's
Wait,
the
my
8.5.
purple.
Yeah.
That's so awesome.
It's actually
Ooh, those are cute.
Those look good.
Look
feel
at
good?
those.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah, I can rock these.
They're gorgeous.
Yeah, and just do a dress up or do like a little fitty.
Yeah, do you like a
Thanks,
thin
George.
stuff? No, my pleasure. Thank you.
Thanks, George.
My pleasure. Thank you. All right. Rick, you gotta move it up a little bit more. Make it
Like
even.
a-
There you go.
Yeah.
Some extra.
That's it right there.
Lena, my friend Lena, she's my girlfriend from San Francisco. She says, "You've got to watch Bad Surgeon." So we're
Oh,
gonna
I
watch
saw that
We're
on
gonna,
Netflix.
She's
I mean-
like, you got to watch it. So
I saw the headline for it.
I'm
or whatever.
going to. I wanted to go for a walk, but then I thought maybe I don't know, it might not be a good idea.
Oh,
I'm
really?
still kind of under the weather.
You sound a little sick.
Yeah.
I know that you are still sick.
But
A
I
walk
feel like
could-
I need to get some exercise.
Yeah.
Like I need to keep
Maybe
going
for 10 minutes, maybe 20
for
minutes.
a little walk.
I was gonna say let's walk to Tony's, but I got to bring him that microwave.
Okay, well I'll help you do that then.
You could walk next to the car. It's in the back of the truck. That thing's heavy. It's huge.
I'll help you.
So someone else told us to watch House of Villains. Who told us to watch that?
My hair girl, Megan.
Oh yeah.
And then my girlfriend, Stacy Baby Dish, that's Jody. She says that she will never let me be on that show, that it is way beneath me. And so I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, nothing's beneath me if I'm making money.
So we decided to try it last night. We put on.
I fell asleep right away. Did you notice that?
I did. You were out probably 2/3 of the way through the first episode, maybe. I don't know. When we first started watching, I'm like, I don't
didn't know any of these people.
I didn't know any of them
Only
either.
Omarosa.
I didn't know. I didn't know who they were, and they all were acting like they were all acting. You could tell they were acting in character for the show. And I was just watching it, going, they should call this house a douchebag.
It did, because the people on there were like douchey.
But then I have to admit, like I started watching, even after she fell asleep. Now I'm hooked, and I'm watching it. And I was kind of getting into it. Like they had a competition, and Joel McHale hosted, and I love that guy. He's hilarious.
He's hilarious. And he went to a roast. Remember I told you in Arizona
Yeah.
for the guy that was a football player?
Yeah.
He did this roast.
Oh, he hosted the
He
roast?
hosted this roast. He's funny.
He's really funny, and he does a great job on this show. And it takes a while to bring him in.
I used to love that show, Talk Soup. That
Me
he used
too.
to
I
do.
watch it all the time.
Yeah. They got rid of all the funny.
So-
NBC Universal got rid of all the funny stuff.
The show, there's still a lot of BS in it, but whatever. It's
But you liked it.
entertaining. I was laughing out loud because there were some very clever moments, and I was impressed by that. I don't.
But you want to hate that Omarosa, huh?
Yeah, I mean, and that
She
was the
seems
other
like
thing.
such a. You just want to like. She is a villain, right?
And they were catering to her, and it was just like a little obnoxious. But I'll probably watch it again.
Really?
Probably. We got a lot of comments on yesterday's show about very positive comments about you and Vicky, because we
Thank
talked
you
about.
guys. I know, it's so nice. Those positive comments make me want to go through the day and do it again in the morning.
We talked about
So
Kelly and
nice.
Vicky doing a show together, and it's an actual thing that I'm going to pitch, because I believe that it's television gold waiting to happen. It's a no can't miss kind of a program with these two amazing ladies.
It's so
Weaving
funny
their-
when we were together. I'm like, if the cameras were around us together, were we dying laughing all the time?
Oh yeah,
We are like rolling around laughing.
and they have
hysterically.
such interesting lives now, like even more interesting than when they were on that show, and we can highlight that and not have all the BS that you get now and the phony storylines. And we don't need that. We have like real entertainment right here, and Vicky's very entertaining. We get Vicky and Mike, her boyfriend, who Kelly set them up. We all get in the truck to drive somewhere. And I just got this truck like 4 months ago, and I still don't know how to work everything. We all get in the truck, I open the door, and the lights don't come on inside. And we get in and sit down, and Vicky goes, "Why aren't your lights coming on?" I go, "I don't know." She goes, "Well, you have to hit that switch. You have to do." I was like, "What switch?" She says, "You have to hit that switch right there." So I go, "Oh, that one? Oh, okay." And I hit the switch, and the lights come on. I close the door, the lights go off. I go, "Let me just test that." I open the door, and the lights come on. I'm like, "Oh my God!" Like, it seems like such a simple thing, but Vicki Gunvalson showed me how to do it.
I want to segue into Vicki Gunvalson's daughter.
Oh, that's in the news. So, well, let's do that at the end of the show.
Okay.
I wanted to read some of these comments from our viewers regarding, well, this first one says, "Hey, Kelly, while we were at George Esquivel's shoe workshop, I had to do a live shot for Newsmax. And I usually do them here, and I did one here with Greg Kelly a short time ago, but I had another one earlier in the day. And I said, well, I'm going to be... They said, well, as long as you have a clean internet signal. So I did it on my phone, but he let me go in a corner of his office.
Oh, sorry.
Upstairs. And he... I'm sorry, baby. He had a ring light. So I did a live shot from his shoe closet, basically, but without showing the shoes. That's where I was when EC 7944 watched and said, "Hey, Kelly, I just listened to Rick on Chris Salcedo, and he's right. I stopped watching Housewives after you left.
Aww.
Just as we stopped watching Fox after they fired Tucker. Love that Rick comes on Newsmax as a contributor. He's great. Would absolutely love you and Rick having your own show on TV, not with Bravo. Love you guys. At home with 11thals," he said.
Yay!
She said.
Thank you.
And then Omitina 7156. Thanks for another great show. You two need to listen to Roseanne Barr's latest podcast with Tucker Carlson. They talk about many interesting things. However, the main point is that people are only punished and canceled when they speak the truth. Truth is now the enemy.
Truth is now the enemy. The truth is now the enemy. You're
Well,
on the wrong side of history.
Yeah.
You know, when that group of people like to be fear-mongered.
Yeah.
And if you do anything outside of their agenda or think outside their box, you're the enemy. You're problematic. You are. You don't care about people, which is
You
nonsense.
get ostracized and penalized if you don't follow the agenda that has been predetermined by the party in power or the people who run the network on which you appear.
I was watching the Today Show this morning, and they had that stupid idiot Cheney on there. Okay, and
We're getting political here. We
no,
don't
I'm not
usually do
getting
that.
political. I'm just saying that lady is talking about dictatorship. You can't have a dictator, you dummy. But the more you get on these mainstream medias and you hear like the negative and they keep saying it enough, you're gonna get these idiots that are gonna believe it, right?
If you follow the narrative, and you pound it into people's heads, no matter how ridiculous it is, you keep saying it over and over again. People are like, oh, I guess that's true. I heard that somewhere. That must be true.
Well, first of all, we can't have a dictatorship here, okay? So I don't know
Right. It's not
why
possible.
It's not possible. So like it's the buzzwords that they use.
We have checks and balances in our political system to prevent such a thing from happening. I actually talked about that on Newsmax
because they
last
know
week.
that this is what our forefathers knew, that this was that we have electoral votes and everything like that. It always ends up that way, right? And then they're like, our democracy is being threatened. No, yeah, it is, because you're not allowed to have civil liberties. There's huge control, misinformation. Yeah, you know what? They don't even know what they're saying.
Misinformation. Let's retire that word.
Checkers.
Let's retire that word, because it was thrown around and attributed to things that were, as it turned out, not false. So it's almost like they've weaponized the English language. Like, oh, if you don't like something, that's misinformation.
Or if you have if you have another point of view, you're a racist.
Right.
Like it's the same buzzwords.
On to the happy
same
stuff.
thing. Okay, yeah. Sorry.
Peggy Labate, 6591. Just a reality show with you and Rick would be great, but add Vicky and it would be so good. Pitch it, Rick.
Yeah, Rick.
Oh, I'm gonna.
Yeah, Wick.
Susan Trapp, 3769. It would be so fun to watch Vicky and Kelly together. Something new and genuine. And unfortunately, they think Tamara is great TV, and people like Bravo don't want smart women with opinions. They want women who fall in line. You and Vicky are too opinionated and outspoken, and you and she would be amazing to watch.
Bingo! You know, it's so funny. Okay, I'm going to say it, and I'm going to say it again. They had Vicky and Dorinda on one of those housewives things, right?
Oh, the real Ultimate Girls Trip.
And here's Dorinda. And you didn't get the job. And you didn't get the job. And you didn't get the job. And here's Vicky going, I didn't need to get the job. I didn't need to. Well, they have Dorinda up front.
Didn't she also have a health issue that prevented her from getting it? She had a
She didn't
doctor's
want to
note.
get it, okay? She was smart. She's a smart lady. She wasn't.
Yeah.
She didn't buy into the whole BS and the minutia.
How
of it
ridiculous
all.
does that sound now, looking back, when you realize that it didn't stop anyone from getting it? And they can argue all day long. Well, you got it less
they wouldn't have gotten
severely.
sicker. Well, I can tell you right
at
now,
what
this thing, I
cost?
don't have COVID, but this thing is a heck of a lot worse than having COVID. I can assure you, I was sicker than a dog.
Joan Thibodeau.
Minus the
6164.
fever.
I think Vicky was the most refreshing part of the OC this past season. I'm so glad that you two made up. It speaks volumes about your character, Kelly, that after making up, you would think about being so kind as to set Vicky up with your friend. In this world of chaos and drama, I don't want to watch people fighting on TV.
Me either.
I would rather watch something fun, something that makes you laugh. Keep being you. You and Vicky are very entertaining.
Oh, that's so nice. I
And-
love it.
And finally, from Patty Palumbo, 5512, Kelly, you are going to be big on something else. I feel it.
Oh, I love you. Love you, Patty. Love you, Patty.
You know,
I love Patty. I love me some Patty.
I love that you have this community of people who appreciate you the way I do.
So nice. I mean, you guys are just so nice. So thank you. So nice. So anyway, and George Esquivel, right?
Yeah.
I've always, you guys know I buy all those cowboy hats and all those really cute hats at Kimosabi in
Aspen.
But everybody has, I think his name's Fouquet. I'm going to go to his place on Wednesday. So if you guys watch Beverly Hills Housewives, did you guys see how when Kyle Richards had that hat on when Sutton goes, and take off your hat? Remember?
No.
When Sutton said that, and she was wearing that beige outfit, really cute, and it had a little match in it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, there's this guy that makes these hats in Venice, and like all the hipsters wear them. I've wanted one of those hats for a long time.
I feel like it's going to cost me a lot of money.
It is, but I've been working so hard.
You have been. You have been. You definitely earned it.
Yeah.
And you look so good in hats. I'm sorry. I know people get sick of me complimenting you, but you do look good in hats.
I want
Not
one
just
of these.
our trucker
I want one of
hats.
these hats, so I get to show you guys. I'm gonna take a little video in there for you.
For sure.
Oh, and by the way, I went to the 99-cent store in Palm Desert because I love that 99-cent store. And I got a bunch of stocking stuffers I want to show you guys on Patreon.
The Rick and Kelly Show on Patreon.com this week. Our 99-cent store shopping adventure.
That's where you go and get those stocking stuffers. You go to the 99-cent store. Or, I mean...
Well, like you said, for the little kids, like the makeup
makeup
for the little kids.
Yeah, you don't want to go to Sephora and all that with those little kids. They make a mess and a muck. It's for playing. Yeah, you want to get...
But they have other cool little things that you might not think to get, but they're all right there.
Yeah.
Like the sponges that you got.
Oh, I love those sponges. At Sephora, those things are outrageous. They're like $25 for a 3-pack of sponges.
Remember
for
that
your
guy
face.
that wanted us to
They're
invest in his business, and he was going to sell those sponges, and he wanted to like do a line of sponges with you?
But it was a line of sponges that has like silver in it, so it doesn't, because sponges collect a
What
lot
happened to
of.
that guy?
I have no idea.
I wonder what happened to that company. He wanted us to give him money.
It was a good company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm curious if anything ever came of that.
That company. Yeah, he had these. He was interesting. This guy had these sponges for makeup, like we use, and it had some kind of like silver in it that didn't, collect the bacteria in those sponges.
Right, that was the.
And then
thing,
he had these like, brushes. I'm constantly cleaning my brushes because they do hold a lot of bacteria. You're supposed to clean them like twice a week, but I only do it once. And he had this light that you would wash your brushes, and then you would put it under this light, and it would kill any kind of bacteria. And it had like a slot for your makeup brush. It was a cool.
They had a lab in there and everything. They were like scientists. I remember.
Yeah, they were like nerds, and I liked it. I mean, I was trying to get a part of it.
Yeah.
I wonder what happened with that company.
Let's find out later. Speaking of Christmas, you picked this reel of the day.
Yeah, because my brother Eric sent it to me.
It's
and I'm a product of the 90s. Cause
Christmas morning, 90s versus today. So the 90s are on top, and today is on the bottom.
See, I was like that. I was so excited. I got my Nintendo. I was a Nintendo kid.
Yeah. And this kid is just what? He doesn't like his gift?
Look, he got his PS3 or whatever that is.
What's wrong with that?
Xbox. It's for both of you. He didn't want to share. Look at him.
Oh, punk.
Okay, if that was Jolie, I would go over there and beat the holy crap out of him, out of her and him, both, and then another kid in there or whatever. That is. I was telling Rick, I'm like, why are these kids today so effing spoiled and entitled? And I don't get it. Where did, for instance, my brother JR, the one I don't get along with, the prick. He's got 2 kids, Tatum and Nicole, and I used to have them every single summer when I lived in San Francisco. I took them everywhere with my niece. I did everything with her.
Yeah.
Everything. I did everything for my niece. I bought her clothes. I would take her on vacations. I would have them with me all the time. Mm-hmm. Now they're like 28, and the other one's 21. My niece, Tatum, went woke. She went on social media and she said I was going to kill my dad because I traveled during the pandemic to Aspen and my dad was watching and I'm going to kill him. I'm killing him. I'm going to murder him. I'm trying to embarrass me and shame me for traveling. Okay. Well, my dad didn't die.
He's fine.
He's fine. Okay. So, and then
he survived Kelly's travels.
Calling me a Trumper and all kinds of stuff. Well, that relationship is now like this. So my mom is moving this weekend in a beautiful place. And I don't know, but when I was with my grandma, I did everything with her. I took her to the grocery store. I took her to the doctors. I took her everywhere. My mom is moving. My nephew is 21. My niece is 27 or something like that. I tell my brother, Eric's like, I can't stand JR's kids. And I go, why? And he goes, they don't even want to help my mom. Like, they're not even going to help my mom. And I go, well, why don't you say something? He's like, they're little entitled little punks. And I'm like, when, never say to my mom, Never say to my mom, what can I do to help you? What can I do to make your life better? You know, she's 75 years old. Like, I honestly don't understand. And my brother JR didn't grow up like that. I mean, but he is a lefty beyond. So, I mean, I probably that there. I don't know. But where did these kids, all of it is, everything's about me, and not thinking about the elderly. It really, really makes me really mad.
And I understand that. And I don't know the answer to your question.
It just,
about
I'm like
when
inside, it makes me like, I feel like I'm like getting red and
I don't
I
know
want
how it started or where it started, but it's obviously
Or
a
like-
societal issue. And these
we
things
can't
usually are.
trigger kids. We can't make them mad. We have to be soft.
Well, it's all part, it's an extension of that whole shift in culture in how you treat children, how everyone wins. You get a participation trophy. There's no first place. We don't want to make anyone upset for losing, that kind of thing.
We're kicking out our veterans, the elderly that
lead.
can't work, and we're letting an influx of people
Oh
from
my
the borders
goodness. Can
coming
you save
in.
it for Patreon?
Yeah, it just irks me.
I know it
To
does.
no
honey.
end.
But-
I'm sorry. This is my rant day. I'm sorry, but it's that kind of these young kids. I'm not teaching my daughter to be like that. You say to your grandmother, "What can I do to help you? Don't be selfish. Be selfless."
Great advice. Everyone should follow that advice.
Oh,
You did want to talk about Christine's mom, though.
Yeah. So my best friend Christine, I remember I grew up with her. She's like my second mom. Love her. And I remember back in college, her mom would never go to the doctors. She was always afraid of bad news. Mm-hmm. Well,
She got the bad news.
Now she's 76. She got the bad news. She has ovarian cancer and breast cancer. She doesn't have liver cancer, which is good. But we don't know what stage it's at. But I was telling Rick, I was like, that all can be prevented. You have to get your it's a reminder to us women. Mm-hmm. We have to get those mammograms. We have to get those pap smears. We have to take care of ourselves in order not to go down that road. Now she's going to have to go through chemo, and everybody knows what a pain in the butt that is. We have to really, it's just a wake-up call that we have to go to the doctors, and we have to make those appointments a priority. So,
Yes.
just
So there's a word to
a friendly reminder.
And a word to the wise.
And a word to the wise.
Before we get to In the News, I did want to remind people that I am autographing my book. This is another potential Christmas gift for your loved ones, family or friends. I will sign this book to you or whoever you want me to sign it to. You can contact me on our email, rickkellybiz@gmail.com. You can buy it on our website, rickkellyshow.com. I'm gonna mark it down to $25 on the website, and then you'd have to pay shipping. Or if you pay $30, you Venmo or Zelle me, and then I will ship it to you myself. It might be a little more than $30 on the other site.
And the last
it's
is-
easier probably to order it on rickkellyshow.com. But if you want to Venmo or Zelle me, I will send it to you myself from the post office, and that'll cover
And the
the
last
postage.
chapter is about us.
The last chapter is the best chapter. Chapter
love
about us. You want me to read a little bit from it?
Yeah, read right here.
I often said I'd never move to California, but when I met Kelly and realized the only way to be together was for me to do just that, I didn't hesitate for a second. Being apart for even a few days at a time was really difficult for both of us, and I knew we couldn't pull off a long-distance relationship. So right around the time I proposed to Kelly, I asked for a meeting with Jay Wallace, who'd been promoted to president of Fox News Channel the year before. And it goes
He
on
calls
from
him
there.
A1.
He calls me A1, which is for the
And
lead
you just
story.
got got him. You just got off the phone with him.
Yeah,
right?
spoke to him last week. He's doing well. Okay, in the news now.
In the news.
Page 6 wrote an article about VICKY, coincidentally, who we just said goodbye to yesterday.
Okay, can I just tell her really quick
Yeah, of course.
about But before we read this part,
Yes.
so Vicky's daughter Brianna is doing. She had lupus really bad. She was, if you guys remember, she was very heavy. She switched her diet to paleo diet. She doesn't eat any carbs, doesn't eat bread, doesn't eat pasta, none of that. And I was talking to Vicky about it, and she was showing me all of her Instagram. They moved to Oklahoma on this big, beautiful, and she has a beautiful
Kick-ass house.
Kick-ass
on like 5
house.
acres. They got their own farm.
Yeah.
The animals, like
animals, sheep. She's got 4 kids.
Got pool.
I mean, it
Zip
is.
line.
It is. It's a really neat house.
Looks like a fun place.
It looks
to
like
grow
a
up.
fun.
They got 4 little kids, right?
4 little kids, and so I said to her, I go, was she doing nurse? She's like, no. She's like, actually, she lives in a toxic-free environment. She's done so much research. She's a nurse, so she's like, she had lupus, cured her lupus. She said, cured her lupus with her diet, and I guess she's selling like
some kind of product.
Products.
Speaking of non-toxic, we also are now involved in a project to sell these non-toxic home cleaning products and other beauty products,
vitamins.
You can order direct to your front door,
which I'm totally taking right now.
In fact, there's going to be a link in the description of this show if you want to get involved in our Switch campaign to start buying American-made products and filling our home with non-toxic products. That has nothing to do.
So she's talking about how
healthy she is.
How healthy she is, and
right.
how they completely have changed their diet and everything. She has eggs. She has a coop. Like, she's totally like different mindset. She doesn't eat chemicals. She doesn't eat any of that garbage. So then I just randomly today was going through Instagram, and I see this Page 6 article.
Which is so wacky because we were just talking about it. And the headline says, Vicki Gunvalson's daughter, Brianna Culberson, denies Ozempic use after pic sparks ridiculous chatter. The chatter was that she and her husband her husband Ryan used Ozempic to lose weight. There's been some ridiculous chatter wandering around the interwebs today following a pic of us I shared earlier today, she wrote. Some people have started a rumor that we're on Ozempic. First of all, hilarious. Second of all, I would never. That goes against everything we stand for and everything we're doing for our health and wellness. Brianna has lost more than 45 pounds since she and her husband started their keto journey, and the couple and the couple document their healthy lifestyle on social media. I spent too many years of my life being terribly sick, too many years of not having any respect for my health. We had no rules with food or alcohol. It was a free-for-all of whatever we wanted in the moment. I was on a long list of medications, admitted to the hospital often, sick, fat, and miserable, Brianna continued. That goes against everything we stand for and everything we're doing for our health and wellness, she said of Ozempic weight loss. They decided to make many, many lifestyle changes over the past 4 years to improve their overall health and wellness. Clean eating, clean lifestyle, daily movement, daily choices, emotional healing, and targeted high-quality supplements and essential oils have completely changed our lives inside and out. It's an awesome story that she did that, but of course people are saying, oh, well, she must have taken a shortcut.
Yeah.
And apparently she did not. So good for her, and good for you guys for being smashers.
Yeah, thanks for listening to our
us ramble for 30 minutes. we were hanging out with some friends of ours, and like, how do you guys you really have the gift of gab. How do you talk like that for 30 minutes? I'm like, I don't know how we do it.
How do you come up with what you guys are going to talk about? They're like, it's hard. They're like, you do that every single day? We're like, well, 5 days a week.
And I'm pretty much every day ends in Y. And then I have to cut it short.
And then we do more because we do the recaps, which I swear to you, I am not going to watch. I'm not going to do the recaps on
Orange County. Next season.
There's no effing way.
We are pledging.
I can watch Tamara.
The Daily Smash.
I mean, I didn't
the
think I was
Rick and Kelly show is boycotting the OC.
We're boycotting. And we hope you do too. Let's get a boycott together.
Unless they bring her back.
You know how they got that woke crowd that said they were boycotting me? Why don't we get our real people that have real lives with real families, with real stuff.
Yeah.
Instead of these loser woke kids that say they're going to ban it, why don't we get together and ban it?
And listen, if Robin wants to do the right thing and show Kelly the respect she deserves and give the viewers what they want, which is more
I
Kelly.
don't want to go back on that show.
Well, maybe they'll give you a girls' trip.
Yeah, right. They gave Ramona that one. See, as long as you are on that side of the fence,
Or pretend to be.
Dorinda.
Oh.
They've given Dorinda 3 of them already.
Yeah.
Because she is that mindset. She's that like-minded. If you don't think
You know
like
what?
them, they won't give you a
Fine,
girl's trip.
let them go play in their sandbox. We're building our own bigger, better sandbox.
Yeah.
Okay, and we're going to play in our sandbox. You guys come play in our sandbox with us, and never mind them.
Talk about racism
Them and
or
their little
discrimination.
sandbox.
That's discrimination. Okay?
Yeah.
Political discrimination and ethnic.
Thanks for listening. Have a great Smashtastic day, everybody.
Yeah. Have a good day. Have a happy Taco Tuesday.
We'll see you soon.
Yes.